Hi and welcome to E2E Cloud's Kubernetes series. Kubernetes automates operational tasks of container management and includes built-in commands for deploying applications. Kubernetes has a large, rapidly growing ecosystem. In this video, we will discuss top tips and tricks that you should know when working on Kubernetes. First tip is to set default namespaces. You can divide a Kubernetes cluster into multiple environments by using namespaces, and each environment can be managed by a different user. With this trick, you can set the namespace preference before running Kubectl commands and it will save the namespace for all subsequent Kubectl commands for your current context. Next is, get the autocompletion. You need to bash complete the commands. The process is quite simple and can assure better functionality and flexibility in using Kubernetes. Kubernetes users applying bash could be able to add autocomplete with simple Kubectl commands. Third is, using probes effectively. Kubernetes allows the definition of probes. Kubectl uses the probes for determining the health of the pod and the app. The two types of probes are readiness probes and liveness probes. Readiness probes help in determining the status of a container to receive traffic. Liveness probes help in finding the health of a container or the need for restarting the container. Next is, extend Kubectl and create your own commands, using raw outputs. The Kubectl command provides a summarized view of the resources stored by the API server. There are many more fields stored by the API server that are not shown. You can use the Kubectl get command with the raw resource output to create your own visualization and commands. Fifth is, viewing resource utilization. The top command is probably one of the most popular tools to monitor processes and system resources. It provides a simple character-based interface and quick access to crucial information. And the handy watch command can help you display the command in a desirable interval without having to run it over and over again. Sixth is, pod disruption budgets. One of the best Kubernetes tips is the use of pod disruption budgets. Pod disruption budgets are the solution for guaranteeing no downtime for an app on a Kubernetes cluster. Cluster updates will happen with pod disruption budgets, and the nodes will drain out. Lastly, create YAML from Kubectl commands. We can create complex YAML files from the command line using Kubectl commands. Kubernetes YAML files can be very verbose and hard to create from scratch. It is much easier to create the YAML file from Kubectl commands instead of from a blank page using an editor. Once you create the YAML file from Kubectl commands, you can modify it based on your requirements and use it instead of writing from scratch. Did you know that E2E's Kubernetes as a service is available with a starting price of 2,263 INR per month? Follow the link in the description to sign up for the free trial.